anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-nations, the United Nations, anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, the nations, genocidal anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, genocidal anti-Semitism, rights, genocidal anti-Semitism, anti-Semitism, nations, anti-Semitism, anti-Semitism, human rights, the United Nations, 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 the United Nations for human rights, the United Nations, human rights, the United Nations and human rights and human rights, human rights, human rights, human rights, anti-human rights, human rights and human rights and human rights, all nations, human rights, the United Nations and human rights, United Nations for human rights, anti-Semitism, 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 rights, anti-Semitism, anti-human rights, human rights, human rights for human rights, for human rights, rights, anti-Semitism, 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 the United Nations of human rights, the United Nations, a rights, the United Nations of human rights, the rights, human rights, human anti-Semitism,
United Human